He's got Jimmy Neutron hair. He's got Jimmy Neutron hair. He's got Jimmy Neutron hair because it's 9:57 a.m. and he don't care. Jimmy Neutron hair. He don't care. Jimmy Neutron hair. He don't care. Huh. Send me a Venmo. Venmo. Mama, I want you to send me a Venmo. Venmo, Danny Bauer. My Venmo is at Danny Bauer. If you send me a Venmo, I will ship you a CD. Send me a Venmo of $10 or more, and I will send you a CD. If you enjoy these live streams, consider donating any amount of money to help me continue making them. Good morning, everyone. I'm forced myself to start the stream early today because I always get more energy when I stream. And yeah, I actually had a really good night's sleep last night. And like I said, my sleep schedule's been shifted a little later with after this past weekend, but I forced myself to get up and get out of bed and get ready for the live stream. So send me a Venmo if you like the live stream. And if you want a CD, a Venmo of $10 or more will get you a CD. A free CD with the purchase of a donation of $10 or more. Also, I do creativity coaching. So if you are creative and you want to open up your creative potential, be creative in a way you've never been before, you want somebody who can help you see your blind spots, hold you accountable, and bring you to the next level, message me. We can set up a meeting. We can do it in person or through Zoom too, if you want to incorporate that into your life. Yeah, so I'm calling this one Audacious Claims and Surprising Results. And I wanted to talk, I was almost like, oh, I could talk about community again, but I don't need to call it anything with community because I will just talk about community naturally because this is where this audacious claims thing came up. So I was at the Firewood Grill barbecue gig last night. My buddy Jameson came through. Shout out to Jameson. A lot of friends came through, but Jameson and I, we talked for a while. Jameson is an expert in marketing, and he's been marketing himself, teaching drum lessons and having a lot of success with it. And he's been an experimenter and making some real great stuff happen. So it's always fun to talk to him about that stuff. And I think he has fun talking to me about it because a lot of musicians, their eyes kind of glaze over when you start to talk about that stuff. And he has jumped in full force. So I was telling him about some of the stuff I was learning, like YouTube videos about audience retention and stuff. And I pointed out how I realized my videos where I'm in the park where I start with, hey, give me a word and I'll make up a song. People drop off immediately when I say, hey, give me a word and I'll make up a song. He was like, oh yeah, your hook isn't good enough. And it was like, yeah, my claim needs to be more audacious. If you want somebody to watch your video, I understand one of the concepts you can do, one hook you can have to make people stay through the video is have an audacious claim. Have something that happens right at the beginning that is like unbelievable. That's what an audacious claim is you're making a statement that people will go, what? Like the audacity to make that. I gotta watch this video to the end to see what this guy's talking about. So last night with community, with hanging with Jameson, we were brainstorming some ideas, and it might be fun to go to the park and film myself making up songs for people and things I could say other than give me a word and I'll make up a song. Like I could say, I'm going to play a song that'll change your life, or I'm going to play a song that will, by the end of the song, I'm going to know your astrology sign, or by the end of the song, I'm going to know how old you are, or I don't know, just that's what I got to work on. I got to brainstorm some ideas of things I could say specifically for the video that are audacious enough to get people to click and watch. And I also realized from Jameson that, because I showed him my impressions and I showed him how my impressions on my videos are usually about double what the video is. And he helped clear something up where I thought the impressions meant that was like people who got the thumbnail and title to pop up for them and they didn't click. But the impressions could also be people who clicked and unclicked after 1 second, or people who were just like in a shorts feed, just swiping through, and they swiped and they landed on mine and they watched it for 1 second and they kept swiping. So not only do I think I need to get my title and thumbnail game up, I also need to make sure my hook in my first 2 seconds is engaging enough that people don't click away. And I'm calling this audacious claims because an audacious claim is a great hook. And especially for, I think what I'm doing in the park with making up songs for people, I think there's a unbelievable nature to it. There's a wait, he's really doing that nature to it, which could get people to click. And I just need to find a way in the video to make those first 2 seconds show that to people. So I wonder if I could brainstorm more ideas. I think first of all, something that's coming up as I was looking at my videos and stuff is the videos could be clearer. They're kind of a little messy. And I shout out to my dudes who've helped me film, Marcos and Jose, and we're just experimenting. And I think something I'm realizing is getting real in on the action of me and the people I'm playing the songs for. God, blow my nose. Will make for better videos. And yeah, maybe like I can play a song about anything. Or maybe it's not even me. Maybe I still tell people, give me a word and I'll make up a song. And then if they say the word, I'll maybe say like something crazy afterward. And the video can start with their word and my response. So if they're like coconuts, I'm like, you got to be coconuts to think I can't play a song about coconuts. Or, I don't know yet, but that's where I'm brainstorming. I'm open. If you're here hanging in the comments and this resonates with you, you have any ideas, if you know what I'm talking about, and you've got something, please let me know. And if this is all new to you, that's okay. Maybe basically the idea, when Safety Squad ran ads on our firework video, like 4 years ago at this point, gosh, I made the caption on the video, wait until everyone starts dancing, which isn't so much an audacious claim as it is, I don't remember all the categories of different like marketing hooks, but it was a hook. It's like, hey, if you watch this video, you're gonna get a payoff at the end. You're gonna see everybody starting to dance. Yeah, basically just I think to increase my watch time, to increase my click-through rate and my retention beyond the 3-second mark, because I think views don't count until 3 seconds in. So I've learned that 1,500 people watch more than 3 seconds, and another 1,500 people don't watch more than 3 seconds. So let me make the first 3 seconds better so that we can maybe make it more like 2,500 people watch more than the first 3 seconds, and then it'll send it out to more people, because that's what happens. The algorithm doesn't hate you. The algorithm doesn't hate you. The algorithm doesn't hate you. It sends your video out to people it thinks are going to watch it. It's just when people stop watching it, it stops sending it out. This is a bit of an aside, but something I've been really big about lately. The phrase "the algorithm" doesn't really mean anything, and people, friends, God bless my friends, I love all my friends, but my friends talk about the algorithm in like a way that doesn't mean anything. It's like, yeah, the algorithm, even people commenting, I've seen a couple comments on my videos lately where they're like, oh, this content is great, the algorithm hates you because it's not pushing you out. It's like, actually, the algorithm, I've looked, the algorithm sends my video to a couple thousand people, usually sends my videos to a couple thousand people, and less than a couple thousand people click on it. So the algorithm does not hate me. And I guess I'm hammering that home, one, because it's easy to choose to be a victim. I've chosen to be a victim. When people have said, I don't understand why your stuff doesn't have more views, like your stuff's really good, I've been like, yeah, my stuff should have more views. And it's not helpful. It's not actually making my stuff have more views. It's just making me wish my stuff had more views. And so instead, recognizing it's like, wow, the algorithm is sending it out to people, and some people are clicking on it, but a lot of people click away. So I could make my videos better. And I think I could specifically target the first 3 seconds, make that part of the video better, get people to stick around. Yeah, so audacious claims. I think what I'm doing with making up songs in public and in the park and approaching strangers and stuff, I think starting my video with an audacious claim hook. It's funny, my video where I trolled Ruben after a BWK gig, the second the gig was, and I pulled my phone out, my phone was close to my face, and I said, our drummer always tries to pack up real quick, so I'm gonna go troll him. And then I cut out the part where I walked over, and then I was just at Ruben, like being like, hey Ruben, tell me about your symbol, da 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 da. That video got over 5,000 views. And I should actually look at the metrics on that. I think my hook was super strong on that. I think it started, you could tell I was somewhere, you could tell I was just at like a big event. I'm wearing a suit, the camera's closed, there's background noise. And I'm gonna go do this right now because I thought it might be fun to kind of show some of these stats a little bit. Well, first of all, actually, let me show you this. So this is not what I planned on talking about, but can I flip my camera on this software? Can't. Oh, that just turns my camera off. We experimenting here. Send me a Venmo. Send me a Venmo. Send me a Venmo. I don't know how to flip the screen. So first of all, oh man. Okay. I wonder if we can see this clearly. So, okay, this is not what I plan on talking about, but I want to share this concept. My buddy Luke, I was telling him about the success I was having on YouTube lately, and how he said most people don't even get linear growth with posting stuff to platforms. So the fact that you're getting linear growth is huge. And I shared that with my coach, and that was really cool to hear. I liked that. And then my coach took it a step further, and he said linear growth is exponential growth. So he said if you zoom in on exponential growth at any point in the curve, it's going to look linear. So if we look at on YouTube here, I wonder if making this smaller is going to make it easier to get on my phone. I wish there's got to be a way to switch my phone cam around. Settings, camera. Can I go facing back? Okay, there we go. So I got 684 YouTube subscribers. So if you look at the last 28 days, look, it looks like basically a straight line. It looks linear. Let's even go to 7 days. It looks pretty linear. I over the weekend I did not get any subscribers, but the 28-day graph tells a better story. It looks pretty linear. Then even you go to the 90 days, it's still, here's where I started to like kick up my video making. Oh, I wonder if, can you guys see this? Let me make sure I'm here. Okay, cool. I started to make videos with some fervor right about here, somewhere in the beginning of April. So, but if you look, it looks kind of linear, right? It looks like I'm just going up a couple a day. But if you go to, let's see what the 365 day is. Look right here. Oh my gosh, this kind of looks exponential. It looks like it's starting to rocket up, or especially the lifetime graph. Like, well, it's kind of crazy. I posted my first video. I don't know. I got my first subscriber in January of 2016, and I got my 100th subscriber in 2019, I think. Yeah, April of 2019. So it took me 3 years to get 100 subscribers. And then if we look here, I had 500 subscribers last November, and now I have almost 700. And look at how, if you look, it's looking like it's exponential actually. So when I just zoom in the last 28 days, it's like, oh, I'm having linear progress. But the further I zoom out, the more I see it's like, oh, this is kind of exponential. And I'm excited about being on track to, how do I say it? I just think I'm on the verge of having things jump up again. And so if it looks linear, it's probably exponential. Okay, I want to look at the retention curve of this video. Okay, so here's this retention curve of the video. So if it's over 100, average percentage viewed is 104%. So that's why this got 5,000 views, which is way more than I normally get. And it was shown in the feed of 9,000 people. So let's see. So if we look, let's look at this graph. I want to see what we can learn here. Okay, we don't have volume on this, but so the fact that a lot of people ended up watching the whole thing, it looks like around 70% of people made it to the very end. And then a lot of those people watched from the beginning again, at least up to like halfway through. So a lot of people watched this 1.5 times, which is cool. So, and it looks like there wasn't a huge drop off. I don't know why we don't have sound. Do I have sound on anything? No. Why don't I have sound? Why don't I have sound? Let me see if I can get sound. Hello, send me a Venmo if you like what I are seeing. If you like this, you can send me a Venmo or a Vemo as I spelled it on the thing on accident. Hello, I'm almost out of space on my computer, so it's freaking out. Okay. Why don't I have sound? So I'm curious about, so it looks like there is a bit of a drop off, but I'm still learning how to read these graphs, but not a huge drop off. Oh, there's no sound on that one. Okay, hold on. Let's look at another one. This is kind of fun. Okay. Failed to open the device. Maybe if I didn't have a nest of cables right here, we would have more luck with getting my sound together. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's look at this one. I'm curious what this graph says.
Hey guys, did you get my word? I'll make a...
So look at this huge drop off right here. So
hey guys,
there's a huge drop off in the first second where there's nothing. So if I were to re-upload this, I would cut that right there.
did you get my word? I'll make up a song.
And then there's a bit more of a drop off too. So right here, I think, I don't know, but if I were to re-upload this one, it's crazy. Just I had 1 second of silence.
Hey guys.
And see the huge drop off on the 1 second of silence? I don't know what this spike is right here. That's kind of wild, but looks like a lot of people watched more than 100% though. A lot of people watched it 1.5 times. Yeah, I got 2,000 views, which is more than usual. How many people did it put in front? I put it in front of 4,000 people. So, okay, so this is interesting. I think a lot of people in this first second swiped away right away. And then people who stayed definitely watched the whole thing. See, oh, these are ones that did really well. It's got my top content. I want to see some stuff that did less well. How do I go to my shorts? Okay, I'm very curious about this instantly 10x your creativity. Oh no, I don't want to edit it. I want to look at the analytics. So, okay, average percent of viewed, 91%.
Creativity is simple. All you need to do is have an idea and just execute your idea. Don't try to be perfect. Focus on experimentation.
Different isn't always better,
but better is always different.
So I'm not sure exactly what to learn from this one. This one seems kind of like a steady decline, like people steadily dropped off. So still got to figure out, because put it in front of 2,400 people and 850 people watched it. So that means people either saw it in their feed and didn't click on it, or they swiped away right away. It doesn't necessarily look like they swiped away right away. I think my thumbnail was kind of weak on this one, but I'm not sure yet. Just trying to figure it out. So, well, anyways, I'm going to flip my camera back. Hello, there's me. Send me a Venmo. Send me a Venmo if you like the stream. So I'm excited about figuring out how to get a hook into my videos. And I guess I'm just grateful for experiments never fail. A few years ago, I got really into marketing. Well, got really into marketing, meaning I was in a class and I was consuming a lot of marketing content, but I wasn't really ready to understand the stuff I was consuming. It was a bit of a shit show, and it felt like a failure. But then 4 years later, I meet my buddy J Money, and he's really into it, and he's succeeding with it. And I'm able to talk to him about it, and I'm able to learn a lot from him, just like sharing what I'm doing and talking to him. And I think, you know, I learned that ads need a hook. You need a hook story offer. In your YouTube video, even your shorts, you can get your hook story offer. And when I was talking to Jameson about it, I was like, yeah, there's a drop off when I say this in the first 3 seconds. He's like, oh, you need a better hook. I was like, oh yeah, like I can use that. And just grateful for the friends and the community to help me see this. Yeah, and then the other thing I wanted to talk about, what did I say? I said audacious claims and surprising results. So yesterday and 2 days ago, send me a Venmo for the stretch. My arms are sore. I did a bunch of pull-ups in the park yesterday. I guess it's good that they're sore. What was I going to say? So yesterday and 2 days ago, I made 2 like music improv lessons. And I've been, as I've said, I've been focused on making stuff with low effort and more videos that don't take a whole bunch of time rather than 6 hours onto a video. So I made these 2 lessons where each one honestly took less than 10 minutes to make. Just like kind of have a simple concept, share the simple concept, put it out there. And they didn't do great on YouTube, but they both have done exceptionally well on Instagram. And it just surprised me because it's like, wow, this is really, really simple. And I'm sharing a fairly simple concept. And it's a good reminder that I use like it just kind of the concept of the expert that Russell Brunson talks about in Expert Secrets. Like a few years ago, I was wanting to make lesson videos, and I was always trying to make the like lessons on really, really sophisticated concepts. And I wasn't a good enough video maker to like know how to do that in an effective way. And I would write up scripts, and then I would just like get all in my own head about if the script was good, if the video idea was good, if it made sense. And I never really did it. I made a handful of lessons, but they took so much work, and I don't think they were really that helpful. And then I would have these ideas for these lessons, like, playing 5lets on a scale grouped in 4s with the metronome. And it was like stuff I couldn't even do. And it's like, well, this would be cool to like open people's eyes to like the possibility of this crazy stuff. But it was at the edge of my ability level, so I couldn't really demonstrate it in the lesson. And I kind of was like, I thought if I was teaching, it had to be like this really sophisticated stuff. But yesterday and 2 days ago, I taught some like pretty simple improv concepts. And both those videos on Instagram have like 2,500 views. And I think one of them I got 17 new followers, and the other one I got 13 new followers, which is really good. They were easy to make. It's like, well, like maybe I just incorporate that. And, I think I'm going to keep posting everything I post on everything because it's fun that way. But it's like maybe Instagram people really respond to that type of content. And there's an audience that can grow there of people who play piano and don't know how to improvise. And I can show them some conceptual tips to improvisation, because that's more of what I'm interested in anyways. Less so being the guy to show them which notes to play, but like more how to approach playing in a way. Because I think a lot of people, that when you start improvising, there's all these assumptions like I got to play fast, I gotta play, all the right notes, whatever. Yeah, so just I guess surprising results. Experiments never fail. And when you just try stuff, you'll get results you never expected. I really thought that those lesson videos were going to be pretty throwaway, that nobody was really going to watch them, but I just wanted to make them real quick. So very cool. Well, awesome. Well, I think I'm going to get outside and run here soon. I think I'm going to go to an open mic tonight too. I think they're going to go to that or go to Improv Jam. Improv Jam would be the safe option. The open mic would be the brave option. Yeah. So, and I'm definitely going to make some videos today, and I got to practice ham music too for my gig tomorrow. So lots of stuff going on. One more time, if you in the stream consider sending me a Venmo donation, donate on any money platform. But if you send me money, if you send me $10 or more, I will either hand deliver or mail you a CD. I got these 2 awesome CDs. This one has a 12-piece band with 6 through composed jamming tracks. This one's a 6-piece band with 6 mostly through composed. Some of these are more jammy, but they're really good. I think both these albums are phenomenal. And if you're interested in creativity coaching, if you're interested in becoming unstuck as a creative, if you have creative goals and aspirations that you are not are blocked on and want to have a conversation with me to see where you're blocked and how we can get you unblocked, let me know, because that's something I do as well. So, all right, guys, have a lovely day. Catch you soon. Don't be afraid to be awesome today.